Right, hey guys, it's good to talk to you again. Let's go ahead and create a new folder, and this folder we will give it a name, practice. Okay, and in practice is where we're going to be putting all our practices. All right, as you know already, you have a folder called HTML course, and this one is specifically for things that I'll be asking you to do away from class. But this one, the practice one, is exactly when we are practicing. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is go ahead and open VS Code. I will open VS Code, and like you know, this is where we see all our files and the new folder. So we'll go ahead and open folder. We'll go to documents and we open the new folder we just created called practice. And now we have practice opened. Obviously you can see there is no any file in it, so I will go ahead and create a new file, index.html, and now we have something ready to be written. So we have the file and it's open and we are ready to write the code. Okay, so before we write any code, I'm trying to show you how I created this user card or a student card or whatever you can call it, but it's just a card, and we are going to learn how to do it, so that way you can just copy this file and style it however you want. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put the file on the website, on the canvas that we use for the class, so that way you are also able to download it. All right, good. The first thing, we'll create a shortcut of HTML. So it's exclamation tab, and we have this one. So we'll go ahead and change this, and we'll say student card, and over here we're going to place all our codes. So in the body, this is the code. I'll just go ahead and organize it. So as you can see, we have article, and in article we want to make sure, actually let's do this, let's add, we want to make sure that everything is placed. So first we have section, you can see body. Okay, this line is going until the closing tag of the body. The section is going until the closing tag of the section. We want to do the same thing for the article. Okay, it will go, and the article, it's the same thing. The image doesn't have a closing tag, so we're gonna leave it that way. This div, however, has a tag, and we will make sure the tag is seen. So let's push this a little bit. I don't know why it's not showing, but okay, let's do that. And the paragraph as well has their own thing. Oh, okay, you can see now the div has its own line. And so the h3, if you want, you can place it like this. I love to do it this way, because it makes more sense to me. Okay, so push it. So you can see we open the tag and we close the tag. This is where the class is going. Okay, and this is where the name is going. You don't need to put a paragraph because it's already inside the h3. Okay, and we save. After that, okay, we have an opening tag for paragraph and we have a closing tag for paragraph. Actually, let me do this. It's gonna help you understand better. Let's do this. Yeah, let's keep it the way it was. Okay, yeah, so we have an opening tag for h3, a closing tag for h3. Okay, we have also an opening tag for paragraph a closing tag for paragraph, and so on. Now, this link that we are going to put here, let me actually just show you how I got this link. So come on. So you can see that this is normally how the code is supposed to look, but we have the source where we're getting the link, where we're gonna get the image from, because this is an image. We want to show the student's image. So far this is what we have. If we go to our folder, we open practice, the index.html, this is how it looks like. Okay, the name is Alex Kim, student is the front end learner, so they are learning front end, so CSS, HTML, JavaScript. And Kim said he loves building clean UI and learning CSS layouts. Okay, team grades. And you can see that he highlighted this by using mark over here. Okay, so now this is an image, of course, but it's not really showing because we are missing the source of that image. So what we do, let's say we want this avatar over here. Which one is better actually? Let's use this one. Okay, but it has a watermark. Which one doesn't have a watermark? All of them has watermarks. Let's go ahead and use this one. It's not aligned. I'm looking for something square. That's what I'm looking for. How about this dude? Yes, this dude look gentle, and yeah, let's use him. So I will go ahead and copy image address. That's what you copy, and then you return to this source and you just paste that link. Now if you come back here, you refresh the page, you can see that the image of Alex Kim is already here. I don't believe that this is Kim, but whatever. Now let's style it. Okay, it's looking pretty, but let's go ahead and style it. I already have the style down, so before I style it, I'll go ahead and create another file called styles.css, because we are going to style it. We will give the extension name as CSS. And then back to HTML. Remember where we put the link? We put the link in the head tag. Okay, we'll go ahead and say link. Okay, and we'll say relationship of this link is that it's a style sheet. Okay, and then after that we say the link where to grab that file. We will say it, you just go in the same folder and look for a file called styles.css, and you can see how they are telling me that I have an error. It's because I haven't closed. So link doesn't have a closing tag, so you open and just close it like that. Okay, so now that it's linked, we can actually do a quick check. You can see there's nothing, but we just linked these two pages so they can collaborate. We can do a quick check by saying body, come on, we'll say body, and let's change the background color. So we'll go ahead and say background color, maybe let's give it black. Okay, let's give it red. Okay, so that way they look completely different from what we have already. So I saved the file, and when we come here and refresh, you can see that the background is being affected because we linked. If we remove this link, okay, I'll just go ahead and comment it out. If we remove it and we refresh, you can see that it's not working anymore because we just removed the link that links these two pages, two files also. Okay, let's get back, and now that we have it, I have the code. I will go ahead and paste it, and I'll see you there. But before I see you there, I'm gonna delete the body. Okay, so let's just be clear here. This is the normal code that we have. We paste it into the CSS, and you can see that they targeted body, of course, and they said every the font that we're gonna be using in this body, like this area, let it be System UI, Arial, sans serif. So this is a family. You combine all these fonts to create one type of font. Okay, so this is only related to margin, body. Okay, so when we say body, it's like we are targeting only the white area, the body, and then we say what we want. So the rule is, okay, let me copy this. The rule is you open body, okay, you target body, and then you open with the curly braces, and then you close with the curly braces, and then in between is where you put the code. So font family, okay, anywhere that the semicolon end is where the control, the code that you're writing, and that's where the line end is, to just tell the VS Code that, hey, I'm done writing this line. Okay, and then we have that. If you don't have this, you will see that they will tell you that you have an error. But anyways, so now we have targeted body. Okay, let's go ahead and see. I will go ahead and comment this. Let's comment this one as well. Okay, but let's just see how we affected everything here by using just body. Okay, you can see the change is that we have some margin. We pushed everything on the side. Okay, I will go ahead and remove it. I want you to see the change. So refresh. You see, we're going back all the way here. We put them back. Okay, font family, it's that. Margin, it's that. Color, it's that. If we refresh, they push it. If we say let's change the color of the body to red, guess what? Everything, like all the texts in the body, are gonna change to red. You see? So now we have Alex, Kim, student. Okay, it's red, but we don't want that. Let's put them back to normal. By the way, the default color is still black. Okay, even if we don't say black, the default color is black. But let's just do that for the sake of what we're gonna do next. All right. The next thing is the cards now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open one by one. Okay, so I will go ahead and start with the card. So let's comment that, and we targeted the card. We opened with the curly braces. We told VS Code that we want to display the cards as grid, which you will understand in the future. Okay, but if you know what grid means, then you understand. And between each card we want a gap. We want to put a gap 1 rem, and you will understand why we are saying 1 rem in the future, but just understand that for now. And then since the line is ending, we are also putting we're starting a new line. Grid template. Okay, for now they're gonna be column, and they will go until the maximum width of 260, and then they break. Okay, that's what this code means. And then we close. Okay, now we just created a card. If we go and refresh, there's nothing. Haha. Do you know why? Because over here, so we targeted cards. If we look here, we are just targeting the section, because in the section, that's where we have a class called card. By the way, this is a class, and the class can mean so many things. So right now we are saying this is a class, and in this class we are going to affect anything that is within the section. And then there's another class called bio. It's going to affect anything that is within the article. And then we have the image, of course, the image will be affected. We have another class called bio body, okay, underscore body. This will affect anything that is within this div here. And then we have h3 and 2 paragraphs. Okay, so let's go ahead and allow another thing. Let's go ahead and allow bio. Okay, we allow the bio avatar, bio name, okay, bio role, bio about, and these are all these. Okay, bio avatar, bio body, bio name, bio role, bio about. You can see them here. This is about, this is the name, this is the role, this is the name, and this is the avatar, the image. Okay, and then this one here is the body, like whatever is collecting the name, the paragraphs, is collecting the name, the role, and the about is the bio body. So we are looking at this box over here. Now we just allowed a lot of things. Let's see how this page is affected. Boom. So now we just created a card. Okay, I will not tell you so many things about this part because I want you to play with this code. You're going to download it anyways and just play with it around. But this is so fun. Look at this gentleman is already in his own card. Okay, and now let's go ahead and just make sure this code looks cleaner for anybody who will try to understand what is going on. Okay, I will do this and that. Okay, now oops, come on. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing, so bear with me. We'll probably speed this when I'm editing the video. Okay, let's put some space here so that way it makes sense. And the last thing is the theme helpers. This is not really that important because we already have our card, but let's see what it does. So we have accent, we have small, we have muted. Okay, what does it do? Nothing. Okay, this is the same thing as if we can just remove it. Okay, so they created a class that is being used for I forgot to do this. 1 second, I will explain to you what I was trying to say. All right, I will do that, and I will do that, and that. Okay, we have their name, the role, the bio about, and so on. All right, so this is a class. Actually, let me not tell you about this. We're gonna remove it and let's focus on this card. Okay, so this is all I wanted to show you. This file is going to be this folder, actually practice. You will not create anything. I will just give it to you. You will download it, put it in your computer, and then play with these codes. okay, and try to understand what is going on. Okay, for Alex Kim, I want you to change it to your name, okay, and then I'll give you more instructions later. Thank you so much. I hope you liked this video. I'm gonna see you in class, yes, because I'm creating this video right before we meet for class. Don't forget to like it, share with your friends. In fact, this video is going to be public. It's not just for you students. Should I just make it for you? Yes, I'll just make it for you, for your sake, because you pay for this class. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Ciao.